You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the 3.
Boy, you look at Jokic. He's a stat sheet stuffer, folks. He can take it from one end and then make it on the other end.
A nice shot by Embiid.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
The kick out to Irving. Tatum trying to break free. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the East All-Stars. It's Curry outside. And Embiid pulls it down. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Vucevic checked in for Embiid. Randle comes in for Leonard. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Mitchell. Sabonis with the steal. And a deep 3 from George. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Randle passes to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. Here's Beal. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
There's Beal with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Beal's got 8 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Jacks up a 3. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Curry.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Mitchell passes to Randle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Randle's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
And Doncic, here we go. Nobody near George. No good with the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. They get a hand on it. Here's Beal. That one off the back iron and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Tatum no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for Tatum. James Harden comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Mike Conley in for Donovan Mitchell. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the West. Chris Paul comes in for Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 5. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by LaVine.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
Paul outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here are the East All-Stars now. A 2-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's hauled in by George.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
All up top, guarded by Harden. And here's Brown outside. The shot, no good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. East All-Stars ahead, up by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Harden out there with Conley. Then it's Randall. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Jokic passes to Curry. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Curry. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The dish to Conley. That's tipped. Randall with the bucket.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Curry with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
He's with the ball. They lead by 1. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. To take the lead, there's the feed to Antetokounmpo. That gives them the lead.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Offensive rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Curry can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Conley against Jokic. Outside Conley. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. And now a 3-point West All-Star lead.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Bradley Beal comes in for James Harden. The West also making some changes. Luka Doncic comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Lillard subbed in for Curry.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. I mean, Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Embiid. The shot from the low post is good.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. They trail by 3. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
He just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And his touch from long range has been money. Yeah, he's totaled 4 3-pointers on a very efficient night of shooting. And that's what turned a good game for him into a great game.
The East making a switch. Harden's checked in. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Mitchell dishes to Embiid. The West All-Stars pull it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic, no good. LeBron against Tatum. Mitchell outside. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Here's Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game. How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Doncic finds Jokic. East grabs the miss. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Mitchell. Not enough on that one as it misses. LeBron James on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Here's James. Count it.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And here are the East All-Stars. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And so here are the West All-Stars. Lillard outside. Pass to LeBron. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. LeBron, no luck. And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Mitchell. And West also making a switch. Stephen Curry's checked in for Damian Lillard. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the West All-Stars. Rudy Gobert. Paul George.
19 seconds left in the game.
Chris Paul.
Tatum's shot is off. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First personal foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Here's George. And so they foul intentionally.
Zach LaVine. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for the
It's the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Buries it from outside.
That's a huge basket. Beal showing why you can build your franchise around him. He is that special. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And, you know, for Stephen Curry, basketball's a true family affair. You have to imagine the pressure to perform is always on when your brother and father are hassling you.
So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.